What's up, guys? I'm officially 6 weeks out from my competition. I'm starting to lean out some more, especially through the abs. Finally, that's the last spot I lose fat, and right in that lower stomach area and around my lower back. The rest of me is leaned out. This is in the morning. I've got no pump. It's just kind of some natural lighting from the side door there. I liked this pose, the front pose, and this back pose. Feeling like my back is definitely leaning out and just got that little bit to lose around the love handle area, but feeling pretty good about where I'm going to be at and expecting to be somewhere around 180 now would be my guess for when I actually go on stage. Now, this leg day was really tough for me on Monday. I went in there expecting to hit a pretty good leg workout, or at least be able to hit my first set for about as many reps as I normally do. I did 3 repetitions here, and my back was just feeling like it was doing all the work, and my legs weren't doing anything, and all the strain was on my joints instead of my muscles. So I went ahead and just did 3 repetitions there and kind of called it a day with the heavy weight. Moved over to some other sets of 10 here with 185. Trying to keep the tension on the muscle this whole set here. So I lock out a couple of times because I start to get fatigued, but for the most part, going through, I would say 95% of the total range of motion, just enough so I'm not locking out at the top so that I can keep as much stress and tension on the muscles as I can. Really trying to feel this one in the glutes and the quads and the hamstrings, glutes in particular, as I'm kind of bouncing up and down there through that range of motion. Now moved over to 135 for the same thing. This leg workout, even though I was going light, was tough. I have been lacking some motivation to actually get into the gym and lift some weight. Every time usually when I'm bulking especially, I look forward to going and lifting weight because I know I'm getting stronger. I haven't been looking forward to actually lifting weight in the last, I would say, 2 weeks. I'm just starting to notice a lot more fatigue. I can't quite lift as much as I normally do because I don't have the calories and my body weight's dropped 10 pounds. So I'm just trying to maintain as much as I can here as I get closer to my show. Even on this exercise, 2 weeks ago, I did 315 for 6, but today just felt like I was just way overusing my back. My muscles were tired. I was tired. I went over to hit this. That's even so 20 pounds down from what I did last time. And then I went over to this next set and I did 20 less pounds also. And then I even did it for 2 less repetitions. I don't know what it was. Something was in my head that day and just did not really feel like getting a whole leg workout in. But it started to get better through the rest of the week. I've been finally incorporating some pre-workout into my routine. So when I moved over into some of my back exercises, I was really starting to feel good. I decided after this leg workout to cut from 4 days of lifting this week to only 3 days of lifting this week, and felt pretty good about that. I still kept it at 4 days for this week of cardio. I like this shot right here. I feel like my upper back's getting lean, my arms look lean, legs and calves look lean. So feeling pretty good about where I'm at body fat wise. I am actually expecting to really only need to cut for about 4 more weeks or so, maybe 5 more weeks. And I kind of want to eat some extra carbohydrates as I go back into my show. I'm feeling pretty flat and just going to try and fill up basically all the glycogen stores in my muscles, try and fill them up with blood, fill them up with water. Realistically, I'm not going to gain that much or hardly any fat over a 1 week time frame. So incorporating a little bit of extra calories, but still keeping it kind of underneath my maintenance or kind of right around maintenance. I'm going to be able to fill my muscle bellies up, but not increase how much body fat I have. Moved over to chest so that all I filmed on the back day was just those 2 sets of rows, and back day is kind of boring. It's just rows and pull downs and bicep curls. And then I was actually feeling pretty good on chest on Friday. I started to notice not having that extra day of workout in there. So when I got over to my chest exercises, I actually was able to get that 300 pounds on the chest press machine for one more repetition than I did last time I did it 2 weeks ago. Then same thing here with the overhead press. I was able to get this for one more repetition than I usually do. I did have to do a little bit of a push press on that last repetition, but I like getting that extra repetition in there. Now, something I have been doing is incorporating extra core and ab training, specifically just abdominal training into it. So right here, I'm doing some hanging leg raises, and what I like to do on this one is I'm under control the whole time, but what I do is I try and suck my belly button towards my spine as hard as I can right before I bring my legs up, and try and put all of the tension on my abs and try and take all of it off of my hip flexors. Then I move over to the crunch chair. These are the only two exercises I've been doing because I can keep the weight or I can keep the repetitions low and the challenge high, whereas I could do like hundreds of crunches. Here I even dropped it down from 50 pounds to 40 pounds because I really want only my abs to be doing all the work. I don't want to be pulling with my feet or pulling with my hands. So I try and keep the weight light so that at this point when my core is already tired, it can still keep doing all of the work. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like that extra day off this week really allowed me to recover. My body's feeling better than it has in a long time, and looking forward to continuing to lean out and hit the workouts next week. Thanks for watching. Tyson Winder signing out.